I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved before.
Albert Hammond, I mean, my God, to all the girls I loved before. I think I was born knowing that song. That song is such a huge hit that I can remember from the time I was 3 and 4 years old walking around singing the Willie Nelson version of that song and not even knowing what I was singing about, just loved the song. And so to get to be able to perform it tonight for Albert is very special to me, but more than anything, I'm just glad that he's been honored and recognized.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Chief Minister then took to the stage to introduce Albert Hammond, from frontline politics to showbiz presenter.
Into the Hall of Fame in this great city is certainly a novelty. Now, we politicians, given a microphone and a hall full of people, tend to go on a bit, but don't worry, because as that famous British King Henry VIII used to say to his 6 wives, I shan't keep you long. Albert and I both come from a very small country in the Mediterranean called Gibraltar. And one of the anecdotes that I'm sure you've all been wanting to know for a long time about Gibraltar is that it was the only part of continental Europe that remained in Allied hands throughout the entire Second World War. Now, what might be the relevance of this to this evening's proceedings, you might ask yourself? Well, it has an important relevance, because for that reason, all women and children were evacuated from Gibraltar during the war, including one Mrs. Hammond. They were evacuated for their safety to London, a real contradiction in terms, you might ask, you might say to yourselves, to be evacuated to London during the Blitz, during the Second World War. But anyway, this is the fate that befell Mrs. Hammond, and happily for us all, falling bombs were not enough to prevent the birth in that city, in those circumstances, of one Albert Hammond.
Mr. Caruana, who said this was an important moment for Gibraltar, listed success after success for Albert Hammond.
Beginning with It Never Rains in Southern California, which as I say, he co-wrote with Mike Hazelwood. It shot to number 5 in the charts and sold 1 million copies. The hits kept coming with Down by the River, Free Electric Band, I'm a Train. When the Hollies recorded Albert's and Mike's The Air That I Breathe in 1974, it became a smash hit, hitting number 2 in the United Kingdom and number 6 in the United States. In 1975, Albert teamed up with legendary producer Phil Ramone and master songwriter Hal David for his album 99 Miles from LA. It contained his and David's To All the Girls I've Loved Before, which became a juggernaut in 1984 for Willie Nelson and Julio Iglesias. We in Gibraltar are very, very proud of him. He is our most famous son. We are proud of the heights to which he has risen. We are proud of the courage and dogged determination and persistence that he has shown in getting to where he has got. He has been a success in Spain. He has been a success in the United Kingdom. He has been a success in the United States and in Latin America. He is hugely, hugely talented. He is no less passionate, and he is no less a team worker with his fellow artists. It therefore gives me, as the Chief Minister of the country which spawned him, and even though you have taken him from us now, we still claim ownership of him. But still, it gives me a huge, huge pleasure and to invite you to join with me in welcoming Albert Hammond to the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Well, what can I say after that, you know? It's like, I wrote a little bit here. I better put these on, otherwise I'm not going to read. I want to thank you for this wonderful honor, and to be thought of in the same company as the brilliant songwriters who have won this award in the past years is humbling. I never thought in a million years I'd be standing here in front of you accepting an award for something I started out doing mostly for fun and as a way to meet girls, you know. I think of my parents as my Rock of Gibraltar. They never had much money, but they instilled in me a strong sense of determination, and most important, they never tried to dissuade me from pursuing my crazy dreams. So when I heard I was receiving this award, they were the first people I thought of. I suppose no matter how old you are, you're always a kid to your parents. Even if they've been gone for many years, and I must confess that I had a "see Dad, I really made it" moment when I heard the news. My dad's been gone for 24 years, so. Thank you. I've also been blessed to have had such inspiring collaborators such as Mike Hazelwood, Roger Cook and Roger Greenaway, Hal David, Carol Baer-Sager, Diane Warren, John Bettis, Leo Sayer, Roy Orbison, Will Jennings, Graham Lyle, and many others, actually. Now, you can write all the songs in the world, but somebody has to sing them. And I'm grateful to all those singers that made these songs so great. A special thanks to my friend Julio Iglesias, to Clive Davis, who gave me my first opportunity when I came to this country, to Jay Landers, who's been like a brother to me, to John Rudolph and everyone at Bug Music, Ron Brenner, my great friend, and everyone at Providence, and to the great record producers like Phil Ramone, Roy Halley, Richard Perry, David Foster, and many others. And I couldn't leave tonight without acknowledging my wife, Claudia, and my three children, Debbie, Paula, and Albert Jr., for they have truly been my inspiration. And if I can quote one of my songs, I'd like to share this one moment in time with the people of Gibraltar. Thank you. Thank you. And now I'm going to sing a song too.